Oh, good old Ohio. A place I've called home my whole life. A place of amusement parks, music, sports, and very strange creatures. And today we'll go over some of these creatures in this video, and even my own personal encounters with some of these so-called cryptids. In 2016, a man named Sam Jacobs and his girlfriend were playing Pokemon Go near Lake Isabella in Loveland, Ohio. While looking for virtual creatures on their phone, they stumbled upon something that shocked them. It was like something out of a fairy tale, a huge frog-like creature near the lake. Jacob knew it sounded weird, but he swore on it. He swore that's what they encountered. That's what they saw. A giant frog with huge saucer-shaped glowing eyes standing on its hind legs. But that was not the first or the only time someone has come across this creature. In 1972, a police officer named Ray Shockey said he saw a huge frog near the Little Miami River, but he kept it quiet because he thought nobody would believe him. But soon after, Shockey's partner, Mark Matthews, was patrolling the same area where he encountered the same creature, the same frog-like creature that Shockey just described. The creature hopped towards Matthews, yet not aggressive. It spooked and scared the officer, but Matthews knew nobody would believe him. So he made a decision to shore up his story. He took out his .357 Magnum and put 4 shots into the creature. The creature did one last hop and fell into the river and was sadly washed away. Since 2016, there seems to be no other encounters of the frogman, but you never know what hides along that riverbed and lake in Loveland, Ohio. In 1793, the captain of the sloop Felicity saw a huge serpent-like creature while duck hunting in Sandusky, Ohio. And in 1817, there were 3 separate accounts of crews seeing a huge snake-like creature in Lake Erie, with some shooting at it with muskets, but the muskets had no effect. Some even saying the creature was over 60 feet long, while others said it was more like 20 to 30 feet long. Rather so, they all seemed to have the same description: a long, snake-like creature with its head popping out the water an extra 4 feet. And in 1892, a ship going from Buffalo, New York to Toledo, Ohio, saw a patch of water on Lake Erie that was all churned up. So once they approached the churned up part, they said it looked like a huge snake creature fighting with another fish or creature in Lake Erie. They said the serpent type creature was at least 50 feet long with huge fins and a head sticking out the water another 4 feet. Very similar to what all the other stories have recollected. They even named a professional hockey team up in Cleveland the Lake Erie Monsters after Old Bessie. So I make sure the next time I'm in Cleveland and I'm on Lake Erie, I'm gonna look out for Old Bessie. Now this is when things get crazy. I saved the best part for last because this is my own personal encounter, and I will recall that story right here, right now. Everybody's heard of Bigfoot, and in Ohio we have our own type of Bigfoot called the Grassman, and I have encountered said creature, and this is my story. It was back in 2019. I was at my best friend's house, and I was sitting outside with his brother, waiting for him and his mother to come home. His mother runs a TNR, and she got a call that there was a whole bunch of cats near a nature reserve. So my friend and his mother went to set up traps to get the cats, till she could nurse any sick ones and rehome them. They were there a long time. It was around 8 p.m. when they got home, but the look on their face was one of shock and confusion. Something I've never seen from someone to go pick up cats. And what they said, it confused me and it shocked me a bit. They said raccoons kept on getting in the traps, which was reasonable because it was at a nature reserve and it's all forest. But then they said they went to get food, and then when they came back, the cages seemed like they were thrown multiple feet away. They said there was still raccoon poop in the cages, but it looked like something ripped out the raccoon and threw the cage. He said his mom saw a cat near the entrance of the nature preserve, or reserve, sorry if I mess it up. But she grabbed treats to try to lure the cat to her so she could grab it and take it with them. That's when my friend yelled at his mother and saying, "What are you doing? You're going right towards it." She said, "Yeah, I know, the cat's right here." He said, "No, look." And what she saw and what he saw, they described as a 7 to 8 foot giant ape-like creature hiding behind a tree, stalking the cat and my friend's mother. So once they came home and I heard the story, I was skeptical. I didn't want to believe them, but I did at the same time. I've always believed in Bigfoot. I've always believed in the Grassman and multiple different type of cryptids. But I just didn't want to believe that it was so close. I just wanted to believe that maybe they saw something different. So they wanted me to come with them. Considering back then I was a huge chicken, but I decided to go with them. It was nighttime at this time, probably around 9 p.m. So we get to the place. It was so quiet, not even a cricket was chirping. But after a couple minutes, we started to hear big, loud banging, like something was banging on trees. So I'm freaking out. My friend's mom turns on the car lights and shines it to where the sound is coming from. And you see something huge scurry across into the darkness. And that was enough for me. I kept my head down, and I was not trying to look anymore. But my friend said, look, do you see it? He was staring right in its eyes. He said it had big, glowing red eyes. Huge, something he's never seen before. He said it had black fur, and it was about 8 feet tall. And from what I seen scurry, that's the same description as I have. So I was very panicked. Like I said, I was a chicken. And I was kind of freaking out. I was telling them, let's go. But that's when they told me, shut up. So we thought the thing was gone. We sat there for a minute because my friend said he couldn't see it anymore. So we're getting ready to go back out, check the traps. But that's when the most terrifying moment of my life happened. We were sitting in the truck, and then all you hear is ding, ding, ding. It was an older truck, so I thought it was just settling. But then something I can't explain, it makes me emotional thinking about. Something I hate recalling, sorry. It's got me that shook up. I swear on everything I love and everybody, and I swear to God, this is what we heard. This is what I heard. Huge, deep growls, angry growls. And we decided we were booking out of that. I said, let's go. So we got up out of there. We raced back home. And once we got home, we were all shook up. Nobody believed us. Who would believe us? Realistically, who would? But then we looked at the back of the truck, at the bed, and there were rocks all in the bed of the truck. And and there were little dents and dings on the back of the bed of the truck, on the tailgate. Not only that, we shined the light. We shined the light on the tailgate and the back of the bed of the truck, and what we saw shook us. It made us realize we weren't just imagining things. It was a huge handprint on the side of the truck, about halfway up the bed of the truck. So something was telling us to leave. It was getting close. It was warning us. It was throwing rocks and growling at us and getting closer. The Ohio Grassman did not want us there. And I hope I never encounter him again. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to be making more Ohio cryptid videos, more Ohio scary videos, and more cryptids and more scary, horror, true stories, and many more. Let me know what y'all think, and I hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, chat, stay safe and good night.